Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Welcome back to another Saturday studio session. I can't believe this EP's been out almost a month already. It's crazy. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get into it. So this week, we're once again starting another track from scratch. It's got a just straight blank canvas here. My standard Ableton template loaded up. So let's dive in. I feel like I've been doing a lot of really like micro edity, glitchy, subtle, minimal like ambient stuff recently. So I'm kind of wanting to do something that's a little bit chunkier this week. So we'll see what's what on that front. As you can see up here, I've already saved this as potential Sakti and Skysonics collab work in progress. Who knows? One of my buddies from Mastodon, so we'll see what happens with that. But I think this is basically just going to be, sketching out some ideas, just getting some, make rhythm. Yeah, I mean, that would certainly be a departure from what we've been writing recently. What's up, Wakiki Official? Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, I don't know, maybe mess around with some sound design to start off and see what's, see what we're vibing. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, and I kind of feel like immediately I want to do some arpeggiated stuff to get started. So let's. Yep, audio's all working. Okay, great. Let's get a little clip in here. And maybe let's chuck in get some interesting chordal stuff going in here right off the bat. So what scale do we want to write in? Let's say F, because F is super, because the low F is like the lowest note you can really go with. Like F1 basically is like the lowest sub note you can really go with. If you're trying to write bass music, so F's always a good shout for the chord, for the scale anyway. So let's start up a little bit higher so we can actually hear what we're doing, and let's actually just throw a little bit of FM on this, turn it to saw, maybe like, I don't know, saw 3 just to start with. Let's just loop this out. Filter it down. Put a little LFO on it. Maybe on high. And let's go saw up. I love the kind of stuff you can do like with operator. It's amazing how powerful it is for just this teeny tiny little 4 voice thing built in. Love it. Sounding wild already. But let's turn off the LFO for a second and just like write a chord. Let's put the headphones on here. And let's put this on narrow for starters. It's one of the dumbest changes. I know I keep moaning about it, but I truly believe it. It's a silly change that you can't like have it default to adaptive grids. Anywho, maybe let's try and go for like a big chord. So we'll drop the F down an octave. Okay, cool. And then let's go try to get like just a simple bass line or root note progression going on here. I don't know, maybe something like that. And then I'm sure this will definitely not be what we end up with, but I just like to just throw stuff down. All right, let's chop it around a little bit. Oh, nope. Yeah, maybe something like that. All right, let's mess with the sound design a little bit more. Let's speed up this arpeggiation a little bit. Maybe put the gate down. Let's turn this resonance down. I think maybe let's just slow the tempo down. No. I don't think I want to do that. I think I actually want to speed it up and then maybe slow the arpeggio back down. So let's do like 130 and then maybe turn the arp back down to like eighth notes. Maybe put some weird reverb on it. Wait, I've got like a bunch of fun Melda plugins. Which one am I thinking of? The comb. Yeah, let's put the Melda comb filter on here. This has some crazy presets. Maybe something, let's go with a small reverb to start. I'm thinking like big supersaw stuff. But because I've just been really in kind of a rave mood recently, which is like so different from what I normally write, but actually that's not entirely true. I've got a single coming out soon that is very ravey. Let's speed it up just while we're doing sound design. Let me put on 12s. Okay. Who's filtered, or who's panned all the way to the left? You are. Let's bring everyone in a little bit more. Okay, that one's kind of cool. Maybe let's turn the dry wet down a little bit on that. Okay. All right. Let's make this operator a little bit more interesting. Let's go back to, oh, that's why, because I'm an idiot. I was changing the waveform of the FM the FMing voice as opposed to the main voice. So let's go change this to, I don't know, 64 saw. Actually, maybe let's change this algorithm here. So let's have 2 voices out and 2 voices acting as FM. That's what this this routing, all these different, if you don't know, because it took me a while to figure it out, because it's not the most intuitive, but yeah, all of these like Tetris looking blocks up here are actually different routing algorithms. You can have 4 voices out, you can have one chain of, like, all the way from one chain of FM'd voices, or one FM'd voice in a solid chain, to 4 voices directly out, and this is 2 by 2. So A and D are directly out, and B is FMing A, and D is FMing C. So I hope that makes sense. I feel like I explained that terribly, but anywho. All right, let's slow this gate back down and change these chords up. I don't know if I'm thrilled about this, about the sound design either, but I'll come back to that. I'm definitely not thrilled about these chords. Let's just start over, shall we? And maybe make it a little bit more interesting, a little bit less sort of, you know, just straight 2 bars of everything. Try to get ourselves a little bit more of a dance feel going on here. Maybe just throw up another octave of the same pattern. Nice, I dig it. All right. Let's give ourselves another octave. And then, actually, let's just finesse this a little bit more, make it a little bit more interesting. Okay, all right, all right. Actually, let's leave that off there, and then let's just do this. This melted. This comb verb is so cool. I think we want much shorter feedback times though. What if we turn the feedback right down on all of them? Yeah, just to give it a little bit more space. All right. Not vibing this operator though. Let's go. Let's throw Vital in here because I know there's some good rave stuff. I do really like this lead. Why don't we just start with that? That's way too much reverb though. Let's take the mix way down and the time way down on the reverb. That it's so funny when you start poking around in presets, how you so often you find that there's like one effect that is doing all of the heavy lifting. So if you take it off, it's just basically just the simplest saw sort of thing, but just compressed and distorted. Ooh, like you're in the club, just crank up the delay on the reverb. Cool. All right. I'm starting to feel this, and I think we're going at an okay BPM, because I'm not really a 4 on the floor kind of dude. So I think 30 or 130 is good for getting some breaks going on. Let's actually see what kind of breaks we got. Nah. I don't know. Maybe. Let's see what this sounds like at 130. That would need a lot of work. Nah, it's just too... That kick is not punchy enough. That's more like it. I feel like I just used that break. Or actually, no. That break sounds a lot like the beat in the new Above and Beyond single, actually. Yeah, get some real angry JP8 vibes right there, which is a dope new track, dope new single. Like, if you haven't checked it out, probably the best thing Above and Beyond's done in a long time. But this is not thick enough, this synth. So let's see if we can... Maybe let's add another voice to it, drop it down an octave. For like tons of voices. Now we're getting that like super saw sort of feel to it. All right, let's LFO the this filter a little bit. Oh, and we need to make sure that everybody's actually routing. There we go. I think with the comb and the internal reverb, it's sounding just a little bit, yeah, a little bit hollow. That's better. All right. This is sort of what I wanted to write when I woke up this morning, so that's always good, right? When you like kind of have an idea in your head and it, you know, when something along what you're actually envisioning materializes on paper, that's always nice. That could be cool. Yeah. Lol. What's up, Chozilla? Thanks for stopping by. Happy accidents. Yeah, we are definitely a happy accident kind of kind of stream over kind of channel over here too. I love just absolutely throwing crap at the wall and see what sticks. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, I was gonna just duplicate this and then duplicate this vital track and throw OTT on that, and maybe turn off that lower one, put this up a 7th maybe. No, 7th is too weird. What if we do a 5th? Yeah, that's kind of cool. But I think it's too much reverb on the OTT version. Put 5 OTTs? Love it. Okay, we're sticking with that. We're sticking with that. That's absolutely ridiculous. What if we... I think actually maybe even put a EQ after these and push the highs a little. Yeah, push these highs out a little bit more. So much clicking. Let's see if we can just ooh, map it all. Yeah, that's a good shout. Let's just turn the attack down, or up rather, on these voices, see if we can stop them. Okay, cool. That's not clicking nearly as badly. And then let's just resample this. No idea what I'm doing, honestly. I'm a little bit sleepy today, so I'm kind of just like got a little bit of brain fog, so like I'm probably just doing making all sorts of weird decisions, but you know, sometimes happy accidents, right? That's what we're talking about. So let's resample this down. Okay, let's turn this off. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta go for it. Let's just turn that one off for a second and grab this, put it on beats, put it on, yeah, transients, forward. Maybe we want to do... No, I think we do... Let's see. Yeah, I think a gate might sound a lot better. Let's turn you off for a second. Where's my gate? Oh, well, no worries, no worries. I like it. I think, you know, I know some streamers get really sassy about it, but I don't really mind. Cause like, you know, you can take it or leave it if it's not an idea that you want to run with. I think there's no like, I don't ever feel like it's like a demand, like you must, but I like, you know, two heads are better than one a lot of the time. I don't know about that. I don't know about that gating. It's too it's just so compressed with five with five OTTs on it. Maybe let's pare it back a little bit. Okay, I think if we bring in this voice, we're going to bring it in later anyway. And I think we may actually want it to be a different octave. Let's just put that back to 0, put them both up an octave. Okay. Yeah, let's just rename this so we know what's going on. Okay. Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, we can just dump them all into a rack at some stage potentially. But I think I'm still wanting to tweak this sound design on this thing here. That's cool. What if we LFO that as well? Let's put this on sync. Sustain envelope? No. That's kind of interesting. All right. I'm not vibing that. Let's get a multi-band. We can drive the highs, just make our own OTT. Okay. Okay. What this? It's a sidechain. On the browser. Oh, you mean like... Oh yeah, get the Ableton OTT on it. Okay. What if we put punch? I think it just does need maybe a little bit of EQing itself. Let's turn that off. Maybe not a high shelf, but maybe let's just... Yeah, give it a little boost there. I like that. Okay, cool. And And then what? All right, I think we need to evolve this melody. And let's actually just get an auto filter on here. A little bit of resonance. Yeah. Now we can... Now we're getting the... Let's turn this off for a sec. Yeah, filtering just immediately gets you the... Filtering immediately gets you into that, like, dance vibe. At least for me it does. All I have to do is, like, do a low-pass filter sweep up on something, and I'm like, yes! Now we're in the club. When you dream about music, do you remember the sound you want or the song you want? Yeah, 100%. I mean, not 100%. Sometimes, definitely. Like this one. Hang on a sec. There is one track that I called that I called When I Wake because it, like, I basically heard the entire thing, like, fully formed in my head. When I, like, right when I woke up, I heard this one. Oh, the song, like this one, I more or less heard. This is as close as I was able to, like, replicate. Like, I had this sort of beat, pretty, like, fully formed beat in my head the second I woke up, and I, like, ran to my computer and tried to, like, get it down as quickly as I could. And I'm sure this isn't exactly what what it sounded like when I woke up, but that is basically what I heard. I was like, okay, I gotta get this down on paper. But yeah, it doesn't happen all the time. Cool. So then let's duplicate this again. Get rid of those. Actually, just loop you out. Oh no, let's consolidate. Loop. There we go. And then evolve this melody a little bit here. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I think that, like, I mean, I forget stuff all the time too. Oh, yo, Polaris, thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, sometimes I think that I should just use, like, voice notes more when I have something stuck in my head that I really want to remember. I haven't ever done that, but I've thought about it a number of times. Which I know sounds really dumb, that I've never actually actioned it, but I feel like, yeah, just like, I mean, it's weird, like, if you're in public, right? Like, if you're on a train, you're just like do into a voice note, but I feel like that would actually be the easiest way for me to, like, capture stuff in real time and then try and replicate it later. Let's just get a really simple envelope on this. Don't even know if we want to filter it that high. Okay, and then let's duplicate this envelope onto this channel. Get rid of you. Yeah, okay. And then try and add in some harmony here. Yeah, totally. I've definitely heard of I forget who it was, but I've definitely heard other musicians say that they do that they keep a recorder right by their bed for those sorts of moments. Okay, here we go. Now we get the harmonies going. And maybe put it up another octave. No. Like that. This is starting to sound like, it's clipping a lot too, isn't it? Let's just put a limiter on the master for the moment. All right. Maybe we need to actually, because we've got a 3-voice chord for the melody here, maybe let's drop this down as well. So then it's okay. And then I think probably cut out some of the lows on here. And let's grab wider. It sounds good with that. I like it with that harmony. I think the whole thing just needs a bit more spice. So let's group it. Let's call it lead group. Let's grab just maybe the stock saturator. Soft sine. Okay, let's turn both of these channels down because they're really coming in hot at the moment. Copy those across. And then we can come in here and automate. I mean, like, I don't know why I'm doing all this automation because I don't even have like a track structure yet, but I feel like this is how I get inspiration going. So let's automate the mix on the verb on the vital. All right, and then maybe let's automate the time as well. Can we just copy this? No, let's not do that. That's a silly idea. All right, automate the length a little bit. Actually, I think we want that to be happening on the lead channel, or on the let's call this harmony. But I don't really want to do that right now, actually, because we're still doing just very early stage sound design. So let's come back to that. Maybe move the break. Nah, screw it. Let's keep the break here. Let's just loop it out. And it's a cool beat, but I think it might, like, it just feels very cheaty to just use a straight up loop for the beat. And usually I don't actually think they sound that great ultimately. So why don't we try and just recreate this? Oh, maybe even use or maybe just use this as a layer and just get ourselves a new kick. Let's see. Let's do it in MIDI, and maybe let's actually use a drum rack for this. I like never use. I like never use the drum rack really, but let's give that a go. Let's find some samples that we like. So we're in F. And I know I've got some tuned kicks somewhere. Those look like tuned hardstyle kicks. I don't know that that's what we're after. Kick F. I mean, that one was an F, but I'm not digging it. What else we got? I don't know. What are these? I don't know. That could be fun. Screw it. Let's try one of these hardstyle kicks. Just really clamp down on the length. Let's turn you off for a sec. Give ourselves a little loop here. All right, okay, hang on. Hang on. This could be cool, actually. This is not what I was thinking initially, but let's just try it. Maybe let's just have the kick kind of doing a little bit of mirroring of the melodic structure here. And then do we want anything from this? What if we just cut the kick out of this loop and try to use it as a top, because I don't mind the high end. No, I think let's get in here and like chop stuff up if we can. So let's turn this, let's just kill this EQ for a second. This is the sample I like. Yeah. But we're gonna have to keep it short. Maybe we use it as a snare instead. Maybe. Maybe something like that. Maybe something like that. That's kind of cool, because then we're not actually... It's getting a little bit more sort of polyrhythmic. Let's start with that and just see. I don't know. I don't know about how I feel about that. Do I have anything like that's like a Prida? No. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Gisela. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see what other... Maybe like... Like some sort of big reverby, like broken... Maybe like... I don't know if those are... Maybe that one. But like shorter. Oh. I don't know if that... I don't know if you'll hear that, have heard that in the recording, but just hearing my voice in my ears. Shorten that one down. Yeah, maybe layer that snare up. Let's try it. I think I actually may just change up this. Yeah, I think I might just change this up entirely and get more on like, get more into like a little bit of a groove. So let's just start with getting some hats that we like. I don't know, like a little... That's very much in the right channel. Let's center it out. Yeah, maybe like some little techier hats to start with. Oh, that's an interesting one. That one's also cool. That could be a good, like, on the upbeat hat. I think we... I don't know. Don't know if I'm gonna... I don't know if this is the right kick at all, but let's find a snare. I think something with a lot of low end, honestly, like... No, not like that. That's too... It's too, like, dubsteppy. Something that's more like... retrowave-y, kind of. That's what I'm thinking. A lot of reverb and a lot of low end. That one doesn't have a very good transient, but maybe it would be a good layer. That one's kind of cool. All right, let's see what we can do with this little rack that we've got so far. What if we just shorten these kicks a little bit? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know you could grab from that end and lengthen it and pull it out forwards. That's interesting. Yeah, let's just get these little, actually let's change up the velocity on them like that. I don't know why I've got such a long loop here, but usually better for getting more variation into the, building in more variation from the start to have a longer loop. All these, oh, because I put it on the, obviously, because I'm an idiot. I faded the whole channel over. Maybe it's just that my left ear's blocked up. Very, very hay fevery the past couple of days. So that's probably what it is. I probably just can't hear out of my left ear. So everything sounds a little bit off center. Okay, I don't think we want these big hats immediately. Wait, did I not? What's going on here? Oh, that's the issue. Interesting. I didn't think that would actually affect... I didn't think having the scale on would actually affect the piano roll in the drum rack, but live and learn. Yeah, I'm kind of definitely thinking something like that. But we're gonna need another layer. For sure. But yeah, this is it. Kind of like, you know, Joda kind of vibes. At least that's what I thought to myself this morning. Maybe. Oh, let's change these kicks up on all these as well. Because I do think we want something that's just a little bit straighter beat. Let's change, is it this one? Yeah, let's change it to classic. Oh, it is just a really short sample, actually. I don't know if I'm actually vibing the drum rack. I never really work in the drum rack, and now I know why, because I want to put like different effects on every channel, and I just, I mean, I know you can do that in here, but I don't know. I like doing it in individual channel lanes, but let's just work with what we got for the second. And let's get ourselves a Kilohertz has a transient shaper. Yeah, let's put this on. Maybe let's put it on the group, the drums group. Oh, interesting. Thanks, Polaris. That is a good shout. Yeah, that'd be interesting to try. Oh, and Mushlime. I think that's how you pronounce it. Thanks for the follow. Okay, no, we're getting rid of this thing. And we are getting rid of, let's just delete that hybrid reverb for a second. Let's just try and find like a big reverbed, like, clap maybe. That's kind of nice. Let's throw that in the rack. Yeah, I think right click. I'll definitely take it. I'll definitely Google that off stream at some point, because that does sound really useful. No. Those are all like trap claps. Oh, there we go. Let's just chuck that one in there. Maybe that one as well. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that one. These are all like really old Vengeance samples, but I think they kind of fit the vibe. That one's interesting. I don't know if it's really going to work with what we're doing here, but whatever. Let's keep it going. I think we need some bigger hats, definitely. Let's just see if we can find a little hat layer to put over this. Do I have like a loop? Yeah. Oh no, these are all trap hats. Let's just see what sort of. Well, that could actually be cool. Like try throwing like a techno top over a break. That one's cool too. That's a cool loop. Those some fast loops, 140 loops. Yeah, those sound like, I mean, these are decent loops, but they sound like much more fitting for like a breakdown or something. All right, let's just try, give this a go. Yeah, that one's cool. Probably need to cut a little bit of low end out of it though. No, that was, nope, that is good. Dope. Let's put on the bus. All right, now we're cooking. Now one of these. Yeah, that one is too much in the stereo field, so let's grab a utility and see if we can just squeeze it down into mono a bit. Utility for you? You can't drop it there? You have to... That's so fiddly. Just mono, straight up mono. Okay, somebody else is very wide in the stereo. You. What if I drop it there? Oh, okay. Alright, this loop's a little bit loud. It's kind of cool. I like never write with these hardstyle kicks, but I like it. It's like a less boring 808, sort of. All right, now the drums are not sounding so poo. I'm actually getting a little excited about this track. All right. I think this top is a little bit loud still. And these are all right, let's turn all these channels down a couple dB because they're coming in hot to the group. Oh, probably the transient shaper actually is doing that. So let's put the glue. Let's put the shaper before the glue compressor, maybe. Put soft clipping on. All right, cool. All right, now these are starting to sound pretty thin because the drums are kicking so hard. Let's just turn the whole drum group down. No. Okay. I think what we need here is a little bit more work on these voices. I like the melody, but what if we put OTT on the group? Is that ridiculous? This one. Just a little bit of OTT. Okay, and then maybe a little bit more reverb, maybe like a convolution of sorts. Hey, Heaven Hound. I'm good, thanks. Yeah, Finland was awesome. Helsinki is super cool. Super nice city. Like, just I know this is really like a silly thing to like pick up on, but the there are like they have free, very nice, very clean public toilets all over the city, and I was just like, you know, that's an indication of a civilized society in my mind. How are you doing? How's your week been? Okay, that doesn't sound good. Let's put it on bigger spaces maybe. Yeah, no, that's not helping. Let's see, what do we need? What do we need for this? Let's just solo out the melody. Okay, these are both still coming in a bit hot. But I'm digging that. Let's see if we can make this OTT. Actually, let's put this MIDI on the OTT channel. Oh yeah, I mean, London is way too crowded for my taste as well. It's just like, it was really nice. That was another thing that was really nice, is being in like, because Helsinki, I think, is like, actually, how big is Helsinki? Yeah, that's what I thought. Like 500,000, 600,000, which is much more my speed, because like growing up in DC proper is like relatively the same size. I mean, like the DC metro area is like 2 million, but like actually DC within the district, limits is like 600,000-700,000 people, I think. So I really liked it. I was like, this is this is much more my size versus like 15 million or whatever London is now. All right, let's drop this down an octave on the OTT layer. And let's try and do something weird with reverb on this OTT layer. Actually, maybe let's turn off that. Yeah, turn off the EQ on there. And maybe punch up the time on the reverb a little bit, and then let's put like a really long delay on the so it just sounds like the inside of a club kind of thing. If we put it in the group. Then we've got another OTT on it. All right, let's kill all of these actually, just for a second. Let's just be a little. No, that's too much. That's too much delay. Let's use the stock Ableton reverb. Just have a little bit of pre-delay. Let's actually calculate this. So there's a really cool, I forget who made this, app. If you can see it, it's called Beat Buddy. I think it's actually somebody that I came across on Mastodon. But it's a really cool little app. it like, if you just put in the BPM, you can, so we're at what, 130. It will calculate the exact milliseconds for any subdivision of time that you want. So like if I wanted a quarter note at 130, it's 307.69 milliseconds. So if we want to do maybe like an eighth note, can we go that long? Yeah, we can. So let's do, and we can dial it in, 230.77. Okay, 231. Fine. So then it's like exactly in time as an eighth note. Oh, hold on one second. I'm getting a phone call. Cool. Sorry about that. Just my wife saying she's on the way home. She's very good about it though. She's very tolerant of me not being available to chat between the hours of 12 and 2 every Saturday. So I think that let's go for a 16th note here instead. So a 16th is 173 milliseconds. It's such a cool little tool, little app. That's kind of cool. All right, let's start from the top. Okay, let's move all this melodic stuff back a bit. And let's maybe just loop, maybe we can just loop out this first chord for a little bit here. What if we consolidate that? And then loop-de-loop, there we go. All right, now I'm thinking we need like a big sonar kind of hit. So I think Vital's also... Are we actually using the Future Rave lead? Yeah, we are. No, let's not put it in the group. But let's do the exact same thing. Let's just use the same preset for every channel. But I think it might actually sound good here. Synths, Vital. Rave, shout out to Echo Soundworks for all these patches. And then let's put something in like here. Let's loop this up. Yeah, I think that's what where we're looking. So maybe something like that, but I think also heavily reverbed and pre-delayed. Let's look at a longer delay time. Maybe we'll do it like a quarter note. Oh, you can't, the pre-delay doesn't go that long on this, does it? Let's use hybrid reverb. And then we can put in a delay of, for a quarter note, 461.5. And actually, oh yeah, I'm super into metal. I would say favorite genre. Honestly, I mostly listen to like folk metal, Viking metal, some good old death metal sometimes, but I like really heavy technical stuff like Meshuggah type stuff. But like I love everything from like, you know, from like Dream Theater and Liquid Tension Experiment to like Iron Maiden and you know, like I like it all. But I tend to lean towards the heavier stuff. But like, yeah, Moon Sorrow, that's why I was in Helsinki. That is like, they are like my absolute favorite metal band. All right, let's push the highs on this thing. We've got like double reverb going on here. What if we turn off the internal reverb for a second? No, I don't like it. I say nay. Okay, let's just push the highs in this internal compressor. And let's just actually, let's resample this down. Hello? Oh, that that's why, because it was a MIDI channel. Okay. Solo you. Are you into metal, Heaven Hound? What's your you got a favorite genre? And then resample. Actually, let's turn off the hybrid reverb for a second and just resample that. Okay. Reverse. Metalcore and prog metal. Yeah, nice. I don't know if these guys are like, I don't know if these guys would call themselves prog. Probably not, but Winter Sun is another one that I love. I think they call themselves like extreme melodic or something. Like I love all the ridiculous genres you get in the metal world. It's like, I think only metal can one up electronic music for like ridiculous like genre specification. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, let's put, wait, we got to put the hybrid back on this one. Okay, the hybrid is not, let's turn the damping down a bit, maybe. Or maybe we actually just resample it again. I'm sure there's a way to do this, and I'm just like a noob because I don't really write dance music, but I'm trying to get that like on the one like reverb pop feel, which I think people call, I don't know what you call it, honestly. But let's just solo record arm. Okay, do that. And then maybe if we just turn this channel off. This one I think is a little bit coming in a little bit loud. Okay, but I think it actually wants to be a little bit delayed. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Yeah, like I love jazz as well, but that's one that I've always found very confusing. I don't think I listened to enough jazz to really understand the genres. Like I know I like cool and I like bebop, hard bop, that kind of stuff, but like I just don't listen to it enough to really understand all the like where all the genres delineate in jazz. But like basically Miles Davis and Dave Brubeck are just the go-tos all the time. I'm very, very happy to listen to those guys all day long. All right, let's filter this one down a little bit. Jazzcore, is that is that like some sort of jazz metal hybrid thing? Okay. Maybe we actually want these here. Okay, okay. It's an interesting start. Let's loop this out. I just think this needs to be pushed a little bit harder. Or maybe we just need like a little bit of no, multiband compression on it. Actually, wait, what channel are we on? Don't know about if we want to multiband compress the whole group. Let's just put, oh, we already have one on the lead anyway, so let's just work with that. Let's turn off the auto filter for a second. Actually, it sounds better. I think I like it with better A-Bing it without that. I think we just maybe compress the whole thing a bit. Era. No, I don't, but I will give them a look here. Can't listen to it on stream, of course, because I don't want to like don't want to get copyright flagged, but add them to my Spotify there so I can check them out later. Okay. I think this needs to be a little bit filtered as well. All right, cool. Maybe let's get another. Just really lean into the the arpeggiation here and get another arpeggiated synth thing going on. Maybe let's, what was the, is it sync? Or no, vert. Yeah, vert's cool. All right. And I think actually what I'm hearing in my head here will be easier to just write it out instead of actually arpeggiating it. So let's kill this thing. And let's see, what are we doing here? That's cool. Let's just turn the release and the sustain way down. And yeah, we're on low pass. Oh, there we go. It's the mix. That's one of the things that I no, that chorus doesn't sound very nice, does it? Okay, cool. All right, let's loop this up and then try and write something over the top of it. Way too high. Yeah, something like that. Cool. Maybe we want it just slightly slower. All right. And then let's duplicate it. Is that all grouped up together? It is. Whatever. Let's roll with it. Because it's actually, because am I like, what's going on here? It's just all getting saturated and OTT'd collectively, so it actually kind of gels a bit. So let's go left, right, slight delay. Cool. All right, all right. Let's get some groupception going on here. Flux. And then put hybrid on it. So, oh, nope. Let's loop that up. Let's put a little bit. A little bit less attack on it. Okay, let's just turn the decay down on that a bit. Filter out the reverb like such. Okay, and then we'll put another filter on that group as well. And maybe like an amp. If you go, okay, clean, 100%, let's reel in the dry wet and just crank these. Nah, do not like. What about trash? The question is, do we want trash before or after the reverbs? Just a little bit of trash, maybe? What if we put it after? Before the filter? I don't know. I think I just want... I'm not sure. Isn't there like a warm... Yeah, this a bit warmer. Yeah, that sort of. I think we probably need to cut a little bit of the low end out of here too. Or maybe actually just cut it out of the sides. Turn you back on. Yeah, okay. And then let's get a glue compressor on here. No, I think we do just want, let's put another EQ on it, and right at the beginning of the chain maybe, and just cut some of the lows out of the whole channel. This is fun. I don't know if this is really what I was thinking anymore, but it's fun. Let's consolidate this. Give ourselves a little bit of a break here. Cool. I feel like I have not actually made this any better. Let's turn this all off. Yeah, I think it's better without that crap on there, but maybe actually just leave the this mid-side EQ on. And the filter. Yeah, okay. Let's get rid of some of this stuff for now. Put the filter here and actually have it filtering. Like such. Okay, cool. Now, I don't think we actually need any of this harmony for the moment. So let's move you down. Just trying to get a good groove going. And then maybe flesh it out a bit from there. Oh man, we're almost at 2 hours already. I might actually have to call it in like 20 minutes or so, but let's see how much more we can get done in that time. All right, let's get something else going on here. No, let's get a MIDI channel. Get ourselves an operator. Yeah. And maybe get get Supermassive on there. call this ping. Let's start it here. Okay, but not a delay. Not a delay algorithm. Let's put it on something massive. 100% mix. Nah, maybe not 100% mix, actually. Just kidding. I think actually maybe something more medium-sized. That's cool. Okay. And let's get a little bit of distortion. Maybe some bit crushing. Oh no. Okay, what are these? Oh, quality of... Oh, interesting. Okay, maybe something like that. Let's switch up this algorithm. Put this up an octave. All right, maybe something like that. Maybe something like that. But a little bit later, or a little bit sort of like slower. Maybe. Let's change this to note 16th, maybe? I think slower than that. Maybe like an eighth or a quarter. Yeah, there we go. Actually, let's put you here. Consolidate that. Like that. right. That's sort of like it, but I think this is a bit too screamy now, so let's just actually I've been really enjoying trying to learn my way around multiband dynamics a bit more, so let's try and just compress some of these highs. Maybe it actually is just the wrong octave. Let's try it there. Oh yeah, that's much more vibey. Okay, but now I feel like it's actually happening too frequently. But let's just give it a listen from the top. I think actually a lot of these tracks are sounding a little bit too sort of aggressive in the high end. Where is that? Here. But move the ping up. Let's group you two just so we know that you are the like reverb hit. Actually, let's just call it group. There we go. And then this is verb reverse, and this is verb hit. Okay, cool. And then, yeah. Okay, maybe throw an EQ on here as well. Just get some of the muddiness out of here. And then on this one... Oh, I've flippin' renamed everything incorrectly. What's this? Oh, that was just the... Let's just get rid of that thing. We're not using it at all. You go in the group. You're the verb hit. And you're the verb reverse. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah. Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah, let's silence those for a second. This is now sounding too quiet. Okay, maybe you go down a couple dB. And I punch that up a little bit. Okay, actually, I think all of that can come in later. All right, where are we at? Okay, and then we maybe here. Let's just kill the main beat and drop into a melodic. Let's Actually move this down here. Let's consolidate all of that together. And then put it on beats. Forward. Okay, just get a little bit of that reverb out of there. Filter it down. Maybe. Okay, kill these here. All right. I don't know how I'm feeling about these, about this like harmony stuff anymore, actually. But maybe we can like filter it in this section, and that would be good-ish sounding. Let's see. What if we just turn that one off? Oh no, that's the OTT one. We turn this one off. Filter you in here. Let's get rid of all this stuff we're not using at the moment. And put a filter at the end. I always like to put a little bit of resonance on. A little bit of knee, like not a huge knee, not like a crazy knee, but just like a little bit of resonance to make the filter sound a bit more dynamic. And automate this up here. I think once again, we're in the wrong octave. Choosing which octave your voices are sitting in is really important. Okay. We filter it all the way in. I don't hate that. I think we might actually want a bass line in the near future, but let's give it another listen from the top. See what the vibe is vibing. Oh, I have terrible posture when I when I write music. Oh geez, alright, dropping some frames. What is going on there? Jeez. Sorry about that. Looks like the internet just totally died for a second there. I think we're back now. Anyway, it got totally distracted by the internet dying. Let's listen to that again. You never want to look at OBS and see see big red square. It's not a good sign. Yo, Waldstrat. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Cool. Oh, yard work. Yeah. so much fun. Yeah, we've been doing the no mow May thing. So now the grass is out of control and I am not looking forward to cutting it, but I'm glad we did it cuz like I saw a bunch of ecologists on Twitter the other day, like talking about how there's just no bugs this year, like how it's like a worryingly low insect year, and it's just because of how, like, at least in the UK, because of the crazy drought we had last year, the insect populations got demolished. So like yeah, I'm glad we did No Mo May. Try to get a little bit of, you know, help out with a little bit of pollinator habitat in like the 2 square feet of of garden that we have. Let's get rid of all the melodic stuff here. Actually, I don't really know what we want to do after this little build up thing. Oh my god. Yeah. Camping in spring is always a bit of a double-edged sword, isn't it? I really love camping in the fall, but yeah, it's, I mean, springtime is fun, right? But like, yeah, sometimes you get that sort of thing. That sort of situation. Like where I'm from on the East Coast, especially, we have these things called chiggers, which actually like burrowing, little tiny burrowing bugs. Did we talk about that on the stream before? I feel like we did, but yeah, they suck. If you're camping in an area with a load of chiggers, that's no fun for anyone. Okay, let's try and actually let's get rid of this. I think maybe do some sort of variation on this group, this this channel for this little drop bit. And where's the ARP? The ARP is, oh no, I wrote it in the MIDI. Duh. Let's see. Can I batch edit both of those? And no, it won't let me. Maybe I need to like turn batch editing on in the settings or something, but like, or I think batch editing, group editing, multi-channel editing, whatever it is that they added to Ableton 11. I just feel like I should be able to, like, it should be more obvious when I'm trying to like multi-edit. Like, so if I grab both of, yeah, there's got to be some setting or something that I haven't turned on. Nah, that's too fast. But I think we just want to hot swap these synths out. Let's go back to good old Vital. Let's just work with one of these. Let's actually get rid of, let's center that and mute that one for a second. And see if there's any sort of like sequency stuff that's interesting. That is a lot of delay. Turn that feedback right down. Hang on, what is negative? Sounds good though. One weekend a year. Yeah, totally. I just don't know. I don't know why. I don't have another delay on this. Do I? I don't know why it's delaying out that long. Is it the reverb? Okay, come on. It should not be. I don't think it should be delaying out that long. Oh, maybe if we turn the release. Like, enter value 0. It's just because it's eighth notes. Okay. And then let's... I know, right? What does negative feedback actually even mean? Because like it just looks like it's just extending the tail out in the same way that it's extending it out. Like, is it just changing? No. Maybe there are some applications. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe like if you're doing a certain offset, like because these are both on 1/8, so maybe if they have different like delay lengths, then the feedback it'll change like which side is hitting first or something. I don't know. But I think we want it very short, and I liked it both on eighths. Turn the cutoff down a little bit more, and then all right, and then let's grab the, what am I looking for? Crush. Maybe let's try some of their presets. So many good presets in Crush. This is another free plugin, by the way. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Heaven Hound. Yeah, it might just be the LFO. Man, that punch preset makes it sound really good. Ah, nice. Yeah, that was a good. I dug that track. I think yeah, a lot of times when I load up Crush, I forget to I just leave the filter because like by default the filter is down at like 8K or something. So like it I have definitely done that a lot of times where it just like kills all the high end on the channel that I put it on and I don't even realize it. Okay, so I think we turn the sustain. which LFO is this? That's LFO 1. And what's it on? Oh, it's on the... Oh. Yeah, it's LFO in the oscillator 1 level. Let's look at that. Yeah, that's cool. All right. And it's LFOing oscillator 2 level a little bit. Cool. What did we put this up an octave? No, not for the drop, right? Not could bring in another octave later, but all right, let's listen to that then. I think maybe we can pull the like what am I saying? Lengthen this out a little bit more so it's not quite so choppy. Comes in like a ton of bricks. Let's what's going on there? Let's EQ. This is just cutting the low end out of the sides. What genre is this? I mean, I think it's like breakbeat. To be honest, I feel like if I was going to write like actual dance music, I'd probably end up writing breakbeat most of the time. Just by default, just because I feel like that's normally where my head's at. But I'm trying to do like sort of like I was saying earlier, I'm kind of going for like a Joda kind of vibe, which is like a bit sort of like in the retro wave / like Anjuna beats space, but also a bit on the breakbeat side. Okay, now I just feel like I am definitely not getting enough high end out of this thing anymore. So let's get the multiband on here. I don't know if this wants an OTT, but it's fun to just throw it on and see what happens. Mm. 8-bit stuff. Yeah, I know what you mean. I wouldn't really know how I'd go about doing that, honestly, because I never really tried to make like chiptune style stuff. I just feel like, oh, maybe if we push the... Okay, I think that's fine, actually. I think it's just, I think just could do with a little bit of EQing, maybe just put the EQ right after the vital, rather. Cut out a bit more of the low mids. Push the highs. And reel it in a bit. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I agree with you, Heaven Hounds. Like, a lot of times I don't even think I'm writing a genre necessarily. Just doing what's enjoyable. Yeah, I remember I remember watching something and seeing someone do a techno rumble, the techno rumble technique with their kicks, and I was like, I was like, mind blowing to me, because I never really like write techno, and I had never actually even thought about doing something like that with a kick. Oh yeah, I mean, it is a very deep rabbit hole, but you know, no rush, all in good time. I mean, I'm still learning. There's so much I'm still learning, all the time, but it's fun. So, okay, yeah. Now we need... Nice, yeah, that's a good trick. That's definitely something that I have started doing a lot more as well, just like using bits of kicks and stuff to get the high-end punch. All right, what kind of a sub do we want? Maybe we just want... I think we just want something pretty simple, honestly, because like this... that kick is... That hardstyle kick is so subby already. So maybe just Tal baseline. I've been using this one a bunch recently. Oh, that's an audio channel. And then, because they've got a lot of good, like very sort of basic old school sounding leads, like a square I think would be nice, maybe. Sounds ridiculous on that octave. Okay, let's just give ourselves a little MIDI clip there. And I know we are in F, so let's go down to F1. No, not acid though. Let's just go for like a is there like a more basic square? I mean, we can just do it ourselves, right? Waveform square, and then turn the resonance down a bunch on the filter. I wish that I could make this thing bigger, because it's just a bit, at least on my screen, it's a bit difficult to see like the light gray on dark gray lettering. But you know, whatever. It's a free plugin. All right, let's just listen to... Let's just solo out the kick in the drum rack here and loop this. that's too low. Let's go back. But it seems to be dropping. Is it? Oh, it's arpeggiated. That's the issue. That's the issue. Okay, so we do want it down an octave. Let's get even a smaller loop here. Just get something going. Okay, I don't know if that's really quite the sound that we want. Oh yeah, no, you're fine. Links, I think I've allowed all links for the time being, and so far everybody's been very well behaved with no spamming. All right, let's turn the filter up a little bit more. Maybe if we give ourselves another octave up here. But is it in mono? I think it is a mono synth, isn't it? Tell baseline. Yeah, maybe this is a bit too basic for what I'm envisioning, but let's just use good old operator. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm thinking. Let's try, actually. Let's try. You can do, I mean, wider will definitely like widen anything. The problem is like with, particularly when you're working with low end stuff. I mean, you get a lot of phasing issues really quickly with wider, and when you're working with bass channels, you can get a lot of problems very quickly with wider. So like that's why what I was doing up here earlier is like a very clean. What I've found anyway, the cleanest way to get like proper stereo widening is just to put one channel all the way left, one channel all the way right, and then just delay. So this is, if you're in Ableton, this delay here, this is actually delaying or pre-delaying this entire channel by 10 milliseconds. So like you could theoretically do it by just like offsetting the MIDI slightly and like have the same effect, but it's much easier to just like, yeah, it's much easier to just delay the entire channel. And that, in my experience, is like the cleanest possible stereo image that you can get, even cleaner than like, you know, like the spread feature in here, which is actually just, I think giving you, like actually moving the voices, you know, panning the voices, but for me anyway, yeah, it's super clean to do just like two different channels and give one a slight delay. Let's just listen to the drums and the bass. And let's zoom in here and just, I'm going to try something. If we drag this, we drag these out. Let's get rid of all that. If we drag these out and just have them just have the bass where the kicks aren't. And then arpeggiate it. Let's see what that sounds like. Maybe something like that, but I think actually, what if we put it on chord trigger? Cool. And then give ourselves another octave. Or maybe even like jump up like 2 octaves. Maybe. But like an even smaller gate. No, I think let's try and do that in a totally different channel. So let's just group. Can I group those? Okay, cool. And then duplicate that. Switch this out for Vital. And maybe grab like do something weird, like a sound effect. I mean, definitely not that. Well, maybe like the gun. Try to do like a little bit of a machine gun bass kind of thing. Cool. Now these plucks are sounding too muddy though, because the bass is so snappy. No, we're not using that pluck. Are we? No, we're using Vital. Cool. The drive, as in like the beat is driving, because it does feel like it's really driving, doesn't it? Yeah, totally. Put a bit more drive. That's all you gotta do. Just turn the drive to 100, right? But it's not hitting as hard. Like this just sounds like really muddy. Once again, have I just ruined it? No, it's better, but like still not punchy enough. Let's maybe grab the transient shaper again and put that on here. I think we might just actually need to change up the this voice. So let's just go to basic shapes and make it a saw. Or a square. I feel like that's one of the things where let's do like 2 different squares, like a squish square and a basic and a normal square. All right, all right, all right. If we turn off the internal reverb. It's just too much of the mix. Yeah. Like a little bit of groove, but not a ton. There we go. All right, all right, all right. I think we're getting somewhere. How we doing? I said like an hour ago that I might stop in 20 minutes, but I'm vibing this tune. And I also feel like one of the other reason why I wanted to kind of do this kind of a style is because I feel like Sky Sonics writes stuff that's more like punchy and breakbeaty than what I usually write. So I was thinking about sending them some louder than the other drums. Sorry, you're talking about Waltrett's mix. To be fair, the kick on this thing could probably be turned down a bit too. But yeah, it was what I was saying was, yeah, I feel like this is not exactly Sky Sonic's style, but maybe a little bit more in line. So maybe this gets some, maybe this will be fun for them to play with. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, okay. Lots of cool stuff happening in my head. So let's... Is Splice still going to be a pain in the butt, or did I fix it? Because last time I tried to open it up on stream, I wasn't even logged in. Okay, I am logged in. Excellent. Because I think I downloaded some stuff for... I downloaded some bass textures for one of the other... for another track that I was working on that might actually work well here. Yeah. I mean, not that intense. But let's give ourselves a, no, not a MIDI channel. Let's give ourselves an audio channel. Throw this in here. Obviously, it's Xylent because he's a legend. And just maybe grab a little piece of this. Let's turn it down a bunch immediately and actually cut the lows out immediately as well. Yep. Okay. So let's just get a little bit of a scream coming in at the end. Yeah, like that. But actually maybe earlier in the sample so it's not quite so screamy. Yeah, like there. Yep. Vibing that. Okay. I just think the... Like I like the I like the MIDI on here, but I don't like the voice so much. Let's try something else. What if I got on there that's like maybe Maybe the transient shaper is like pushing it out. Let's turn all this stuff off for a second. No, it's just got a huge time on the internal reverb. This is just one of my favorite things ever. Like, I've never actually used it in a track, but like, I love that Mr. Bill made this sample, or this plugin preset. God, what am I talking about? If I turn off, I just gotta give him a shout out for this. It's so good. Like I'm literally just holding down C right now. Yeah, I know. It's so cool, right? Like, this is like, it's like phase plant level stuff, man. Like, the fact that you can even do that kind of stuff in Vital, sound design wise, is so amazing. Anyway, I digress. I think there was one up here. Was that actually, this is the one we were actually using, wasn't it? All right, let's go back to like a lead. Man, I really don't know what I'm going for with this. That's not even in tune. I think maybe we just use this as a layer. Chorus off, delay feedback. No, it was this one because it had the better LFO. Yeah. Okay. But then let's turn all this. Let's turn all this back on because we're back to the same preset that we were at originally. Lol. Yeah, just way too much mids in it. Okay, that is a lot of activity. after we hit. So let's go back. Is that the internal? Yeah, that's got to be that internal reverb. The thing that you learn very quickly if you're playing around with presets that people have made is that like preset designers make the preset to sound amazing on its own standalone, just like if you chuck it into a blank project, fine. But if you chuck it in, you know, you're never going to have a situation where you chuck it into a project that you're working on and it's like, oh, that's perfect, I don't need to mess with it at all. Which, like, why would you want to do that anyway, right? Like, it's not fun to just like take people's presets and directly, you know, just directly copy paste them onto your stuff, because then it doesn't sound like you, and it also really doesn't sound good in the mix. Cool. All right, we're getting there. Just slamming the crap out of it with the multiband dynamics. I mean, that's almost like an OTT kind of shape, like just, I think, anyway, aggressively cutting the mids out. Yeah, that does sound quite close to OTT. Oh man, look at how... It doesn't really matter. Again, once again, we've got a flippin' limiter on the master, but look at how hard that channel's pushing. So maybe we can back it off a little. Okay, where's it coming in hot from? The crush. Let's turn the wet down a little bit. All right, cool. And then let's get ourselves a utility. Transient shaper is also... Oh, we can clip the transient shaper. Okay. This one's interesting. Maybe we just push it inside Vital a bit more. I usually don't like think gain staging that much. But it is coming in so hot. All right, let's just compress the whole thing down before the utility. Like, I don't actually think that sounds any better than it did when it was just clipping like crazy. Yo, Rata Bastarda. Good to see you. How's it going? Yeah, like I do not care actually that it's clipping because it sounded better. Well, maybe let's just grab another utility. Oh no, we don't need that. It's fine. I mean, it's not clipping out of the channel group anymore, so I don't really care. But it is interesting that... Whatevs. Maybe if we give it a bit more look ahead. Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I'm not gonna worry about that for the moment because we're still... I mean, we're not even anywhere near the mixing phase, so screw it. Okay, let's start from the top. too much like weak sounding high end on it. What if we push the lows a bit more? I mean, I know we're cutting the lows, but like just to try and give it that slammed low end sound. Compress it here. Now let's turn makeup off. We need all these hats like right at the start either. Oh, I'm a moron. I have not unsoloed the kick. That's why the hats were standing out so much. That kind of sounded cool on the drop though. Anyway, lol, we've been mixing with the with the kick solid for a while. There's just so much high-end information in all the other channels, like, and they're so plucky. It kind of sounds good. Might actually like cut out a bunch of the these top drums in here on the drop. Probably the right call. At least cut out some of the hats. So what have we got? Yeah, like a minute intro. Nice, okay. All right. I think we might wrap it up there. I'm pretty happy with this. I don't want to like write an entire track and then send the stems to Skysonics, because that won't be any fun for them to play with. But this is at least like a sketch of an idea that you know, that might trigger some ideas for them to play around with. So, but I am definitely digging the drop. And the more dynamic stuff needs to be happening in this build up or this intro section to keep the sort of energy higher and the interest higher coming into the drop. But I'm pretty happy with actually how this is sounding mix wise. It took us a minute, but yeah, you just gotta slam the slam the mids out of stuff sometimes if you want to give it that like that true EDM vibe. I mean, now it's sounding a little bit like sounding like it could do with having a little bit less aggressive compression on the mids there, but thanks, Waldshot. Appreciate it. Now I need to go and finish the mix down on my submission for Fedivision. I thought I had loads of time, and then I went on holiday, and now I'm like right up against the deadline. But anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in. Good to see you all. And we will catch you next time. have a great rest of your weekends.